Citizens of Colorado, this is your patriarch. wishing you safety and warmth on this cold night. I want to assure you that our borders are secure, our fuel tanks are overflowing, and there is plenty of food and water for everyone. It has been a long, hard road getting to this point, with many sacrifices along the way. But the toil has been worth it. Colorado is the envy of all its neighbors, and its people live a life those outside its borders can't imagine. Enjoy it. It has been my life's work bringing it to you, and it does my old heart good, knowing you are living happy lives. It is all I ever wanted. Thank you, Colorado, and good night. This has been your Patriarch, signing off.
Keep the holy detonation to yourselves!
Blasphemy! The sacred glow belongs to the nucleists alone!
The glow belongs to everyone!
The angel has spoken! You will all be cast out to die in the wasteland with the rest of the unworthy!
Stop this! There's no need for violence!
Just getting started. Just getting started. Get around there! Like a sieve. We will have
Hello again, Rangers. I'm glad you made it. Oh, I'm sorry you weren't able to save my new acquaintance, Carbuncle. What a horrible battle. Now that it's over, however, I fear there's another problem. The villains you defeated have locked Cheyenne's door against their rivals, and us. It will take some effort to reopen it. It appears the power source we're looking for has spawned religious fervor among the people living here. But there's been some kind of schism. When the Primordialists brought me here, they discovered that the ones called the Nucleists had put themselves between us and the door. And when the Primordialists inquired as to the motive for this strange action, the Nucleists attacked. Radio calls from the Primordialist comrades during the hostilities suggest the struggle goes on inside as well, making the Primordialists extremely anxious to open the door. Oh, no. Brother Carbuncle had barely introduced me to them before their rivals attacked. They seemed nice enough, though, despite their odd looks. Ah, well, there you have me. Having only just arrived myself, I have no idea. All I can say so far is that the Primordialists have been welcoming and friendly, while the Nucleists, as you saw, tried to kill me. And you. Maybe if we get inside, there will be someone there who can give you an answer. Ah, well, there you have me. Having only just arrived myself, I have no idea. All I can say so far is that the Primordialists have been welcoming and friendly, while the Nucleists, as you saw, tried to kill me. And you. Maybe if we get inside, there will be someone there who can give you an answer. I don't know. I suppose if a mutant absorbed enough radiation, it could come back out in any number of ways. For them, it seemed to prolong life after death, if only for a short time. Extremely unusual.
Oh, great.
I have absolutely no idea. It looks like cancerous flesh? Disgusting, whatever it is. Perhaps one of the cultists inside could tell us, if we're able to get inside. The lay of the land. Very wise. But don't take too long. I believe there's still fighting going on inside. Good luck.
You're
a lifesaver.
Nice save. Thanks.
Startup complete. Initiating system check. Alert. Battery power full detected. System failure may occur. Greetings. How may I be of assistance? I am programmed to perform emergency repairs and provide medical assistance to injured personnel. Please wait while I confirm your identity with records of base personnel. No record found matching your scan. Request delete. Suspicious intruder. Error. Memory module not detected. Restarting in safe mode. Restart completed. Initiating follow and assist mode. Warning. Battery power full detected. System failure may occur. Enter. Radio steam detected. Initiating emergency repairs. Repairs complete.
Thank you for saving us from those nucleus friends. I'm Sister Benign of the Primordialists. We owe you our lives. Seems like Abbot Deuterium and the nucleus are trying to kill all of us Primordialists. They're attacking our camp inside, too. We've got to get in there and save our brothers and sisters. Can you help us? Thank you, friends. Thank you. Be one with the glow, friends.
Ready to go when you are, Rangers. As I mentioned before, you should use the code I gave you to get the airlock open. Good luck.
Alarm! Alarm! Battery malfunction. Internal temperature reaching critical levels. System failure limit.
appears the inner door has been sealed. Some sort of security lockdown. That chamber over there looks like an access control room. Maybe there's a terminal that could cancel the lockdown. Best of luck!
This is a restricted area. Unauthorized entry will be met with lethal force.
It appears they've activated some sort of security measures. I'm afraid you'll have to shut down those security beacons or they will never stop summoning robots. It looks like they're connected to those switches over there. Maybe you can turn them off. If, that is, you can get to them. From what I've read, they are devices for detecting and identifying threats, and summoning reinforcements to deal with them. Good luck.
4 override switches engaged. Lockdown protocol deactivated. Thank you for your cooperation.
Lead on. I'll be right behind you.
Something's wrong. Why are the doors closed?
I can hear fighting. Oh dear.
The door's closed.
Heretics! Degenerates! We cast you out! Leave this sacred place, or face the wrath of the angel! Blast! Carbuncle and the others have broken through, and they've brought reinforcements! Run! Iridium! No! Not that way!
Job well done. Rangers! Isn't this fascinating? I never expected to find so established a culture in this old base. But here we are. Not only a religion, but one old enough to become schismatic. Were I a cultural anthropologist, I'm sure I'd find enough to study here to last me decades. As I am an engineer, however, and primarily concerned with finding a stable energy supply for Colorado Springs, we should get to business and talk to their leader. I think perhaps that's that mass over there? Maybe you should talk to it. Them? Well, as we've only just got here, I really haven't had much time to observe them yet. So far, they seem nice enough. I just hope they'll be reasonable about the power source. Excellent. Thank you. Good luck.
Friends, saviors, over here.
What the... Was that speech?
Do not be alarmed. The blessed radiation has devolved our beloved Proteus's speech beyond the ability of the uninitiated to understand. But I can translate. I am Sister Paula, speaker for the Proteus. Sorry, Proteus. That is, I'm speaker until the true speaker, Father Bezor, returns to us. If he does. The Proteus thanks you for your timely intervention. Your arrival has spared us all much unnecessary violence. What would you ask of them? The Proteus says they are the devolved protoplasm of many primordialists, coalesced into a single unified mass. They are them. They are also the salvation of humanity and the end of all conflict. As when all of us are one, there will be no other left to hate. The Proteus says they were created when the holy detonation shined its divine light upon its faithful servants. And with each follower who devolves and joins them, they grow larger and wiser and more complete. For that, they are grateful to the holy detonation, which is the beginning of us and the ending of us, the Alpha and the Omega, forever and ever. Amen. The Proteus says that all you must do is look behind them. Our God, the holy detonation, resides within its blessed chamber, bathing us in the light of creation and evolution.
It's like a miniature sun.
It unfolds us in the warm embrace of its glow, which brings oneness, peace, and the salvation of the whole cursed world. The Proteus says all gods have to start somewhere, and most were just men. The holy detonation was born as a star is born, and what man can say that? The Proteus says when all are one, no one will be lonely. And what could be more joyous than that? Father Bezor was, the true speaker for the Proteus, and their second in command. He both interpreted and carried out the Proteus's wishes. I am only his stand-in. The Proteus believes the Nucleists have captured him and are holding him in a cell in the lower levels. They fear they are performing experiments on him. Others among us fear he is already dead. I'm sorry, Proteus, but it is a possibility we have to consider. The Proteus says Abbot Deuterium is obsessed with manipulating the process of mutation. They fear Bezor will be mutated in ways he does not wish. The Proteus says they pray for his safe return. But let us get back to the matter at hand. They were Nucleists, like the ones you fought outside. Deuterium, their leader, wanted to kill the Proteus. Thanks to you, they fled instead. But you've only postponed the inevitable. They will try again. You see, to ensure its safety, entering the chamber of the Holy Detonation requires 2 codes. The Proteus holds one, Deuterium the other. Thus, in the weeks since the Nucleists split from us, neither side has been able to worship in its presence. We have tried to convince Deuterium to rejoin us so we may all worship together, but he has refused. Instead, he wants to take the Proteus's code so only Nucleists may worship. This is intolerable. It is tattooed on one of their inner members, meaning Deuterium would have to kill them to get it. And if we want Deuterium's code, that would be difficult, as he's locked himself in the power storage facility. Not only is there no getting down there, the facility is where the Nucleists perform their rituals, passing the holy energy of the batteries through their bodies. They would be at their most powerful there. But we must get in, for if we can't extricate Deuterium and get the code, we may never worship before the Holy Detonation again. A calamity.
This could be the way to get Theo what he wanted.
Ah, very true, Proteus. The Proteus says there may be one way to reach him. Deuterium's girlfriend, the angel Iridium, was so frightened by your entry, she ran the wrong way. She could be a bargaining chip. A dangerous one. She is hiding in the cooling chamber over there, but in her distress, she is emitting deadly levels of radiation. It would be impossible to get near her, even for those such as ourselves who thrive on the glow. The Proteus says the Nucleists believe we're degenerates, unworthy of the Holy Detonation, even though we've served it faithfully for years. They want its power only for themselves. They shall not have it. The difference is that we want to share the Holy Detonation with everyone, while Deuterium and his Nucleists want to keep it only for the worthy. In other words, themselves. But we are starting to believe they no longer wish to abandon themselves to unity. They are afraid to give up their individuality and become one with the Proteus. They want to be angels instead. Gods when we already have a god. The Proteus says they need to give up their prideful ways and return to the true path of devolution, dissolution, and oneness. Deuterium was the speaker for the Proteus before he left the true path and refused to become one with the rest of us. Now he leads the Nucleists and speaks for Iridium. The Nucleists call her an Ascended, a radiation angel. She is only a human who has mutated to store and release radiation. I suppose one could call her the Nucleist's version of the Proteus, but of course, without the Proteus's wisdom. Oddly, Abbot Deuterium is completely in love with her. The truly blessed become hard for the uninitiated to understand, so someone with holy insight must translate for them. Thank you, Proteus. I live only to serve you. Indeed, and not in the way we love the Proteus or the Great Glow. His is a romantic love. He wants to become a radiation angel too, so he can be with her. Very true, Proteus. The Proteus says Deuterium would have to be an angel to be with her. Otherwise her embrace would burn him up like old paper. Only the Great Glow knows when or if a person will become blessed, or what form they'll take. We Primordialists are all changed, but we are not angels. Instead, we're on our way to becoming like the Proteus. Deuterium and his nucleists think we're ugly because of that. They think the only acceptable transformation is to become a radiation angel. It would be just as if, when he changed, Deuterium became like us. It would destroy him. Not in the least. We are beautiful because we are blessed. Every lump is a gift, every growth a badge of belonging. Proof that we are flowing down the great river of mutation to oneness and enlightenment. We are more than beautiful. We are magnificent. The Proteus says the holy detonation is a gift to all mankind. If you can convince Deuterium to return and help us open its chamber, or find some other way of getting his code, they will happily share its power with the whole world. Despite everything, the Proteus does not wish Deuterium harm. That said, we cannot tolerate anyone standing in the way of our ability to worship in the Holy Chamber. Do what you can, but if that fails, do what you must. The Proteus suggests you use the angel Iridium as leverage to reach Deuterium. Deuterium would do anything to get his beloved back, even open the door that protects him. If you have her, he will be forced to negotiate, and she awaits you not 20 yards from us in the cooling pools. Though, as we said earlier, she is, at the moment, dangerously radioactive. The Proteus says you should speak to Brother Goiter, our best engineer, about this. Hopefully, he'll have some idea how to transport Iridium safely. When you can, bring her to the power storage facility elevator and use its intercom to tell Deuterium you have her. Be sure to open it for her. When he does, he will ride down with her, and then deal with him. The Proteus says, good luck.
Rangers! How go your efforts? Ah, right. The one who fled into the pool area. Tread carefully there. Containing such a being will be a difficult task. Still, capturing her would give us immense leverage over Deuterium and the nucleists. Until next time.
Hey there, Rangers. Welcome. Folks around here call me Goiter. If you're looking for salvage tech, you've come to the right place. Contain Iridium? Whew, that's a tall order. She's already hot in her normal state, but when she fled into that cooling room, she was practically shooting out solar flares. Huh. Now that I think of it, she probably went in there because she was so hot. See, they might look serene, but it hurts to be a radiation angel. They need to offload built-up energy or they'll die. They can't do it around us or we'll die. That's what the pool is for. The angels soak in it, and the water safely leaches their energy. In fact, before us and the nucleus split, I was working on a device in there to siphon that energy and... Wait a minute. An idea's coming to me. Okay, got it. We're gonna turn my siphon into a containment device. To do that, we'll need 3 things. First, there's a particle accelerator on the lab level that has a voltage regulator tough enough to handle her fluctuations. Rip that out. Second, I'm pretty sure I saw a scatter ray emitter in the shipping room near the loading docks that we can use to distribute our shielding material in a bubble around her. And third, the shield itself. The nucleus are using the old brig to hold unwilling subjects for their experiments. They've been using a force field projector to keep irradiated captives contained. We'll need the crystal out of that. Bring all that stuff back to me, and I'll whip you up something that'll hold iridium long enough to get her through the camp and down the elevator to deuterium. Though, not much longer than that. Oh, wait, hang on. You won't be able to get any of those things without the access code for the elevators in the entrance lobby. Here it is. ADM 1N1337. Mostly it's salvaged from down in the lab area. I repair what I can and repurpose the rest. There was this one time I converted a handheld cyclotron into a hairdryer. Straighten your short and curlies in 2 seconds flat. Wait a second, before we get to that, I think I heard Sister Polyp telling you how Father Bezor's gone missing. But I bet she didn't ask you to save him, did she? She wishes he was. See, if he doesn't come back, then she's the speaker permanently. Stops being Sister Polyp and becomes Mother Polyp. And she'd like that just fine.
That's not right.
The rest of us wouldn't be happy about that. She's a devout primordialist, ain't no denying that, but even her biggest supporters wouldn't call her exactly warm and friendly. More cold and tough. And I don't know, what with deuterium and the nucleus acting up, maybe we need that, but we love Father Bezor. At least most of us do. And we want him back, so... if you find he's still alive down there in the security level, I hope you'll consider bringing him home. We'd appreciate it. Thanks. Now, what did you want to buy?
Hello, friends. I'm Sister Mitosis. I'm sorry you've come at such a difficult time for our congregation, but we're happy you're here. At least, we're trying to be. Pray, mostly. Or as the Proteus commands. We all pitch in to keep the place going. Foraging, cooking, cleaning, preparing the holy water. My friend Pitchblende joined the nucleus a while ago. And I haven't heard from him since, and now that we in the nucleus are fighting, I'm not sure I ever will again. If you see him, maybe you could convince him to come back to us? You'll know him by the friendship bracelet on his wrist. It's the twin of mine. We found them in the ruins when we were kids, and we've worn them ever since. I don't know. This bracelet is all I have left. It means the world to me. Thank you. Goodbye. May the glow light your path through the darkness.
Thanks for getting us inside, friends, and for chasing off deuterium and the nucleists. You really saved our butts. This is where we live, the Church of the Holy Detonation. Used to be you'd find the whole congregation here, but now it's just us primordialists. Sister Paula can tell you more about why. My pleasure, friends. May you walk in the light of the Holy Detonation.
Hola, Rangers, praise be to the bomb and shit. You looking for some firepower? Sick Rick can hook you up. Nah, nothing like that. Father Bezor started calling me Sick Rick because the blessed radiation ain't twisting me like the others. Just, bad luck, I guess. Keep it down, will ya? People will hear you. Look, I joined the cult for the dinero. Get me? They let me loot this place of tech and trade it for supplies out in the world. And don't care if I pocket the difference. Everybody's happy. And yeah, to make them happy, I do all the blessings and rituals and shit, but I don't drink the water. And I gobble down the anti-rad mushrooms like they were jelly beans, because I don't want my damn face to fall off. But let's keep this between friends, okay? I got a pretty good thing going here, and I don't want them kicking me out for saying no thanks to the great glow. Here, how about I cut you a discount on my stock? There's a lab down in research that grows them. Harder to get a hold of now that the primordialists took over that level, but worth dodging their patrols for. Keeps my skin as smooth as a newborn babe's. Everything's in good shape. Not too hot, not too cold, if you get my drift.
Blessings of the glow be with you. I'm Sister Melanoma. If you're looking for a little protection, I'm sure I've got something that will help. The Holy Detonation provides. There's all kinds of useful stuff down on the lower levels. Plenty of dead explorers, too. Usually we just share this stuff amongst ourselves when we need it. But seeing as you're outsiders, I figure I should probably charge you. We'll put the money toward our missionary work. Oh, that's a tumor colony. Flesh tumors are cancerous growths that flake off from the Proteus sometimes and scooch around on their own. For some reason, they seem to form colonies around doors and crates. We don't know why. Father Bezor's discovered that he can make them disperse by playing tunes for them on his flute. This one's weird, though, because Bezor hasn't been able to find a tune to disperse it. Must have eclectic taste. Of course! Let me know if there's anything you like.
brothers and sisters. Belief isn't necessary. You just have to look through that window over there and see its blazing glory for yourselves. I'm not even asking you to believe in the miracle of devolution. Though if you look around at some of our congregation, you can see that for yourselves too. We're all on our way. What I am asking is one simple question. Are you lonely? Have you always felt isolated and unconnected to the rest of humanity inside the prison of your own flesh? Are you afraid you'll never be able to truly know another person and that no other person will ever be able to truly know you? Well, friends, oneness is the end to all of that. Oneness means you'll never be lonely again. You'll never be without love, companionship, or the warm welcome of family. You'll never be misunderstood, never hated for being the other, never abandoned or forgotten. This is the promise of oneness, brothers and sisters, and the Proteus is the proof. One day, when the holy detonation wills it, we will all be them, and they will be us, and we will be one, together and happy forever and ever. Amen.
Well, hello there. Radiation's blessings to you all. My name's Boobo. If you've got a hurt that needs mending, or you're looking for a little extra pep in your step, I'm happy to help. What? No, it's because of the swollen nodes all over my body. Big as a cassava melons. It's a sign of the holy radiation's life-giving power. Named after an owl? The very idea. You've come to the right place, my friends. Radiation is the miracle cure. Yes, indeed. All services paid in advance, of course. Are you kidding? I'm living proof. Look at me, healthy as a horse. Excellent. Now, sit back and relax. I'll have you glowing with health in moments. You won't find a better selection of radioactive medicines this side of paradise.